Hi. Mitraba.
Sir, very good. You people here are the success అన్నమాట. స్టార్ట్ అవుతుందా?
అయిపోయి లైవ్ స్టార్ట్ అయింది. ఇచ్చేయండి లైవ్ లోకి వచ్చేయండి.
ఓకే. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. పోయినసారి మనం అటు సైడ్ కవర్ చేయాలి చూసుకుంటారు కదా.
ఇది ఈసారి వీళ్ళకి ఇది లేదు కాబట్టి, స్క్రీన్ లేదు కాబట్టి
మనం డైరెక్ట్ అటు నుంచి అటే పెట్టుకోవచ్చు.
ఒకవేళ ఆఫ్లైన్ అయినా కూడా వాళ్ళు పీపీటీస్ తెచ్చుకోవచ్చు కదా.
ఆఫ్లైన్ అంటే సార్ అదే అన్నాడు, ఇక్కడే ప్రజెంట్ చేస్తాను.
పీపీటీస్ తెచ్చుకుంటే ప్రొజెక్టర్ ఆన్ అవ్వాల్సి వస్తుంది.
అందుకోసమే మనం ఒకటి పీపీటీ వెల్కమ్ రిక్వెస్ట్ అయిపోతాం సార్. ఆ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ సెంటర్లో
నుంచో అక్కడ పోడియం దగ్గర నుంచో.
మీరు వస్తున్నారు మేడం, షాఫీ గారు లేడీస్ వస్తున్నారు ఇద్దరు వస్తున్నారు. సంవత్సరం మీకు ఐడియా ఉందా?
నాకు తెలియదు సార్, మరి ఓన్లీ వీసీ గారే.
కండిషన్ దీన్ని మనం ఇక్కడ జరుపుకుంటే బాగుంటుంది. కొద్దిగా సెంటర్కి 10 గంటల ప్లేస్ ఉంది కదా, మధ్య కంటే వెళ్ళండి.
దారి కట్టు కదా పెద్ద వాళ్ళకని
కూర్చునే వాళ్ళు ఈ ప్లేస్
సార్. ల్యాప్టాప్ అయితే ఉంటుంది సార్, మనం కూడా అట్లే ల్యాప్టాప్ లైవ్ ఇచ్చేస్తాము. లైవ్ ఇచ్చేసి అడ్జస్ట్మెంట్స్
ఈ టైంలో
దారి కట్టుగా ఉంటుంది. ఇద్దరు పక్కకు ఉంటుంది కదా.
ముందు మీరు ఆపరేటర్స్ కూర్చోండి, వేరే కూర్చోండి. అంటే ఈ చైర్ ముందు పెట్టండి, చాలా చిన్నగా ఈ చైర్ ముందు పెడితే క్లియర్. ఇటు నుంచి ఆపరేట్ చేస్తే ఇంకా నీట్
నుంచి సెట్టింగ్ ఒకసారి
కొద్దిగా చూడండి.
So welcome to today national seminar conducted by the Department of English, Government Arts and Science College on the title Hybridity and Belonging English in a Transitional World. So this national seminar is being conducted in 2 modes. So we call it as a hybrid mode, so online and offline mode. So it starts from inaugural function by welcoming the chief guest, our Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir Professor G.N. Srinivas, Palmur University, and keynote speaker Dr. K.V. Raghupati, former academic Central University of Tamil Nadu. And plenary speaker is Dr. M. Sambaya, Associate Professor, JNTU, Pulivindra, AP. Guest of honor is Professor G.R. Sir, GDC, Hyderabad. And Professor D.S.R. Rajendra Singh, JD, Joint Director, CC, Hyderabad. So distinguished guests are Professor D. Chennappa, Registrar, PU, and Dr. J. Madhavi, Head of the Department and Assistant Professor of English, Palmur University. So all are invited to attend and participate. Hello, sir, clear voice.
Shut
ఓకే ఓకే.
ఫుల్ స్క్రీన్ ఉంటుంది ఫుల్ స్క్రీన్ సార్.
ఇప్పుడు ఓకేనా? మీరు ఒకసారి లోపలికి రండి గుర్తి గారు. ఇప్పుడు ఎలా ఉంది చెప్పండి. ఇప్పుడు ఎలా ఉంది చెప్పండి. ఇది ఓకే
కొద్దిగా తెలుసుకుంటాం. ఇది ఇంకొంచెం ఇట్లా జరపనికి రాదంట, ఇదే జరపని
వస్తుంది. మీకు ఎక్కడిగా
కొంచెం టేబుల్ చాలా జాగ్రత్త.
సెటప్.
ఇంకొంచెం జరుపుకోండి, ఏం ప్రాబ్లం లేదు.
యా
ఓకే కదా? డస్ ఇట్ మేక్ ఎనీ డిఫరెన్స్?
బాగా
ఇప్పుడు కొద్దిగా ఏం చేస్తారు, డ్యాన్స్ కనుకుంటే కొద్దిగా ఇదేమంటుంది జాగ్రత్త.
ప్రస్తుతానికి మనం ఏం చేద్దామంటే
సార్
పోడియం వరకు పెడదాం. పోడియం వరకు పెడదాము.
ఇప్పుడు
పూజా కార్యక్రమం జరిగితే
ఇట్లా ఉండాలి, ఇటు తిప్పారు, సేమ్ ఇట్లా ఉండాలి. డ్యాన్స్ కూడా
ప్రతి లైన్ లో ఉంటాం మనం. స్టార్టింగ్ ఏంటి ఇప్పుడు ఓకేనా?
క్లియర్.
మీరు లైవ్ ఆఫ్ చేసి మాట్లాడు. యా సూపర్. బాలకృష్ణ ఇక్కడ లైటింగ్.
ఈ రైట్ ఎక్కడ
నేను కరెంట్ పోయినట్టుంటా ఎక్కడ వస్తలేవు.
మనం చాలా జాగ్రత్త కాపాడుకోవాలి. ఇప్పుడు ఈ రైట్ ఎక్కడ జరుగుతుంది?
ఈ మరి
దానికి ఇచ్చిన
ఎస్ఎంపిఎస్ ఆగింది కదా మనం.
సారీ
సార్ ఇక్కడ స్పీకర్ ఆఫ్ చేద్దాం.
కాదు చారి
సార్
కూడా ఆఫ్ చేసే లైవ్.
ఇది డిలీట్ చేసేద్దాం
అంటే
ఇది ఈ సెషన్ అయిపోయింది కదా, 9:30 స్టార్ట్.
ఇవన్నీ లేవే కదా. అది కూడా
మ్యూజిక్ పెడదామా సార్? స్పీకర్ ఆఫ్.
వచ్చాడు బయట జనవరి
మేడం దాంట్లో చూడద్దు. దీంట్లో లైవ్ లో చాలా విండోస్ ఉంటాయి, కానీ ఫోన్ లో చూస్తే ఫుల్ విండోస్. సరే పెట్టారా?
సార్ నేను ఒకటి లైక్ దీన్ని డిస్టర్బ్ చేయడం కాదు. ఇప్పుడు వాళ్ళ పవర్ బ్యాంక్ దీన్ని పెట్టింది.
బాబు ఇట్లా ల్యాబ్ ఒకటి చూపించాలి.
నేను వెళ్ళొస్తాను. ఏం చేయాలి? తీసుకొస్తాను. ఒక్క నిమిషం సార్, మీరు తీసుకోండి. అంతవరకు తీసుకోండి సార్, మీరు ఒక్క నిమిషం తీసుకోండి.
పవర్ ఎక్కువ ఉంచాలి, నీకు పెట్టుకోకపోతే కనపడదు కదా.
నాకు నమస్తే సార్. సాంబయ్య సార్ పీపీటీసీ
బాలకృష్ణ ఒకసారి బాలకృష్ణ స్వామి
సార్ ఇప్పుడు అది దీనికి అవసరం లేదు కదా సార్ హెచ్డిఎంఐ కేబుల్ తీసేస్తాను సార్ ఇప్పుడు దీనికి పెట్టి హెచ్డిఎంఐ కేబుల్ మీ ల్యాప్టాప్
పెడితే
ఇది లైవ్ ఉంది
ఈ పీపీటీలో ట్రాన్స్లేట్ చేయాలి.
అవును పీపీటీస్ దీంట్లో పెట్టేసిన సాంబాయ్ కీబోర్డ్ స్పీకర్
ఓకేనా?
మేడం
ఎఫ్ఐ కొట్టండి సార్
ఒక్క నిమిషం.
నేను స్పెక్స్ తీసుకొస్తాను
మేడం రెడీగా ఉండండి మీరు ప్రిపరేషన్ లో మీరు రెడీ పిల్లలు ఏ పిల్లలు స్టూడెంట్స్ మేడం 9:45 అయింది ఇందాక చాలా డ్రై ఫ్రూట్స్ తీసుకోగలరా ఒక మెసేజ్ పెట్టుకున్నాను సార్ Okay.
విజయసారికి ఉంటే ఇవ్వండి మంచిగా అయిపోయిన తర్వాత విజయసారికి ఎక్స్ట్రా ఓకే ఆయన ఏం చేయడం లేదు ఇబ్బంది మీరు ఇచ్చిన నో ప్రాబ్లం
సార్ కీనోట్ స్పీకర్ ఇప్పుడు ఇదేమో ప్రజెంటేషన్స్
ఓకే
ఓకేనా సార్
ఓకే
ఇదేమో లైన్
ఓకే
సార్ ఉంటారు లేదు మేడం లైవ్ ఉంది చూడండి లైవ్ ఉంది యూట్యూబ్ లైవ్ ఉంటుంది ఏం అక్కడ చేస్తే అక్కడ రికార్డ్ అవుతుంది ఏం లేదు మేడం సార్ వచ్చారు. ఇది ప్రెజెంటేషన్ చేస్తారు.
అక్కడ తీసుకెళ్ళండి.
పెట్టండి.
Great honor. I now wake up now. Digital English welcome you on to one day from every we are privileged to have distinguished personalities. Their presence meeting this occasion. Let us welcome them with a warm round of applause. Foremost, I would like to call upon our beloved principal, Dr. Padmavati Garu, onto the dais. We are honored by the presence of our honorable chief guest, Vice Chancellor, Palamur University, which adds a special touch, great value, and truly elevates this event and once privileged to invite Professor Sri Garu onto the dais to share their thoughts and research. Professor N. Srinivasa, having 29 years of experience in university, Director, GDC Innovation, in teaching center, ASU, served as a principal in various ANU, guided students, and innovating and it gives me immense pleasure to invite onto the dais keynote speaker Dr. M.V.S. former Central and great celebration with the presence. I would like to invite extend a warm invitation to our plenary speaker, Dr. M. Shamina, Associate Professor, DMD, Civil Law, to join us on the line. With utmost respect, and may I now invite the sole and distinguished and the convener, Dr. B.R. Sundaran sir, to step on the dais. I request Sundaran sir to welcome your Vice Chancellor. I request Sri Madam to present the document. I request Father Malik sir to present the document. Present the document to Dr. Shamina. I request Anna Madam to present the document. And I request Mrs. Anna Madam to present the document to our. Now I know the lighting going up.
I request Vice Principals, accuracy coordinators, HODs to please join the line please.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. దీపజ్యోతి పరబ్రహ్మ దీపం సర్వతమోహం దీపజ్యోతి పరబ్రహ్మ దీపం సర్వతమోహం దీపేన సాధ్యతే సర్వం సంధ్యా దీపనమోస్తుతే सर्वं संध्या दीपनमोस्तुते नदनञ्जि पुस्तकम् चेतनमूलितं नीलराजं पङ्कुलनिलचि जम्बणमुगा मुक्तिशब्दं शोभितं पल्कुमा नागवाकुलं सम्प्रीतिं जगन्मोहिनी उल्लाचाक्षी सरस्वती भगवती
Brand new morning to everyone. Honorable Vice Chancellor of Colorado University, Professor James Universal, Principal Dr. K. Padmini, distinguished research persons of the thesis seminar, Dr. K. V. Raghunath, who is former academic from the Central University of Tamil Nadu. And another resource person, today we have Dr. M. Samai sir, Associate Professor of English from JNTU Pilgrim, Andhra Pradesh, and Vice Principals of M.V.S. College, COE of M.V.S. College, IPSC coordinators, HODs of all the departments, and esteemed faculty members, research scholars, students, and everyone. Warm welcome to everyone. On behalf of the English department, M.V.S. Degree College, I extend warm welcome to all of you attending for our one-day national seminar titled as Hybridity and Belonging, Initiating a Transitional World. Thank you for being here. So while we have selected the theme, Hybridity and Belonging, Initiating a Transitional World. Of course, the word hybridity is derived from biology. After industrial revolution, it has been extended to all kinds of fields. So here, for English language and literature, it is also included. And it refers to hybridity of different species or various forms. It has been extended beyond the biology. Nowadays, it is applied to every field. And let's come to of course, people are migrating from one corner to another corner to all over the world. No culture, no no sect, no religion, no nation can stand independently. It has to be interconnected with all and everyone. So here, there is no culture can sustain without the support or coordination of another culture. So this is what the theme we have today, hybridity and belonging. Let's come to English language and literature. English is a transitional word. English language is a lingua franca, as we know very well. Despite there are many international languages in the world, but English got its prominence because of when you see the trade, business, communication, and whatever the diplomatic, English is given much priority. And the third here, what is the relationship between hybridity to literature or English language? So here, hybridity, it is referring to mixing of blending of different cultural elements such as tradition, beliefs and practices. Of course, literature when coming to it, it is an art. Literature is an art. The human life is that is known from literature. Literature, if you study literature, definitely you can understand the way of human life. And coming to hybridity and language, of course, you can see two phases for language, any kind of language. Let's come to English language. The first one is as a language, the second one is literature. So linguistic hybridity, it involves mixing of different languages, leading to creating new languages and also some dialects. And coming to identity, hybridity and identity, it refers to individuals who have a mixed culture or either ethnic background. So in post-colonial studies, particularly, hybridity is often seen as a way of challenging traditional notions of cultural purity and to celebrate the diversity and dynamism of cultural exchange. It became a paradoxical problem. To address these concerns, M.V.S. Government Arts and Science College has provided this wonderful platform to facilitate discussions and provide solutions. Here, mainly we have taken 5 objectives. The first one is to explore the concept of hybridity. And the second one, to understand the role of English in post-colonial context. And the third one, to investigate language and identity. The fourth one, to foster interdisciplinary dialogue. The fifth one, to promote research and collaborations. Of course, I am much confident our esteemed speakers and participants will engage in insightful discussions on these themes throughout the seminar. So I request our college principal, who is the leader of M.V.S. College, Dynamic Principal, Dr. K. Padmavati Madam, to share her thoughts on this seminar.
Good morning to all. Honorable Vice Chancellor of our affiliated university, that is Palamur University, Professor D.N. Srinivas Garu, and keynote person Raghupati Garu, and one more resource person, Sambhaya Garu, and all the vice principals, controller and additional controller examiners, and all the head of the departments, IQC coordinator and additional IQC coordinator, and all the faculty members of M.V.S. First of all, I am congratulating Department of English to organize such a one-day national seminar. Congrats once again. So I welcome to all the delegates, academicians, researchers, and dear students. It's a privilege and great pleasure to address you all today at the one-day national seminar on hybridity and belonging English in a transitional world, organized by the Department of English. First and foremost, I express my heartfelt gratitude to the Telangana Council of Higher Education for their generous support in making the significant event possible. I also extend my sincere thanks to the Honorable Vice Chancellor to got permission to organize one-day national seminar, Professor J. Srinivas Garu, for gracing this seminar as our chief guest. By special thanks to our keynote speaker, Dr. K. Raghupati Garu, a great academician, poet, novelist, and reviewer from the Central University of Tamil Nadu, and to Dr. M. Samaya Garu, Associate Professor from JNTU, Guruvindra, AP, for their valuable contributions. I commend the Department of English and the dedicated faculty of M.V.S. Government Arts and Science College for their exceptional efforts in organizing this seminar. As we gather here today, we recognize the unparalleled role of English as a global language, a dynamic medium that connects people worldwide while evolving alongside cultural, social, and technological transformations. At M.V.S. Government Arts and Science College, we take immense pride in promoting meaningful intellectual discourse and fostering innovation in education and research. This seminar provides an excellent platform to address critical questions about English role in shaping cultural identities, professional opportunities, and academic spaces. I am confident that our distinguished speakers and enthusiastic participants will bring forward fresh perspectives and inspiring insights. I encourage each of you to engage actively, share your views, and use this opportunity to connect with fellow scholars and professionals. As we embark on this academic journey, I wish the seminar great success. May it inspire collaboration, innovation, and a deeper understanding of the transformative power of language. Thank you for your presence and dedication. And in this, I express my sincere thanks to accord permission to organize one day national seminar. Our Honorable Commissioner Madam Garu, Sri A. Devasena Madam Garu, and our joint directors, Dr. G. Adish sir and Dr. G. Rajendra Singh sir and Academic Guidance Officer Dr. Balavaskar sir. And we also thanks our Vice Chancellor Professor G. Srinivas Garu and other Register and other dignitaries of the Palamur University. And I'm also thanks to our Telangana Government Council of Higher Education Chairman Garu, Dr. Balakrishna Reddy Garu, for their blessings. That means we got the final support for this seminar from the TGCHE. So I am expressing on behalf of M.V.S. Arts Sciences Government College to the entire TGCHE, that is Chairman Garu, Secretary Garu, and other staff members. I am very thankful you, sir. We are getting continuously, sir, the financial support of the TGCHE. In the last year also, we conducted 4 seminars with the support of TGCHE only. And in this seminar, we got, I think, 132 abstracts from various states. So it's a great privilege of our institution. And thank you for giving this opportunity. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for your insightful words regarding the seminar. And now, I request all the dignitaries on the dais and also the vice principals, COA sir, you please come to participate to reach the song, department song. Please come, sir. Yeah, IQAC coordinator, sir, Carrie Prasad sir, and Rajendra Prasad sir, please. thank you very much for participating in the releasing of the seminar. And now I'm honored to invite today's our keynote speaker, Dr. K.V. Raghupati sir, former academic, novelist, poet, review writer, yoga sadhaka. What else? He is the master of masters. When I was pursuing post-graduation, he was my teacher, and he taught us on the day, in the semester, third semester, Savitri, which was a wonderful, magnificent work of Aravinda Ghosh. I think English literature people and even history students also, they know very well about Aravinda Ghosh. Right? So, K.V. Raghupati sir taught us Savitri, the first canto, the Dawn, D-A-W-N. He has taken for 3 months, a single, canto. So that is the greatness of K.V. Raghupati sir. So today, we have been shared with a great academician, Dr. K.V. Raghupati sir. I request him to share valuable insights of the seminar for 2 minutes.
Good morning to everyone.
Esteemed Vice Chancellor, Professor GDC was a principal, Dr. Padmavati, and my good friend, Dr. Sambaya, faculty members of this college, and dear students and participants of this seminar. My speech is actually reserved for keynote address, but then I've been asked to speak a few words as a form of convention. Well, the topic is very appealing: hybridity and digitalization of the world. In fact, we are in a world where technology is fast developing, and technology has taken so much of space in our life. We have reached a point that we cannot live without technology. 40 years I belong to the two generation periods, because I was born in 1957, so I could see the life of those days and life in the 21st century. In those days, we didn't have any phone. If anyone possessed a land phone, he was considered a rich person. In those days, 1960s and all. Today, if you don't possess a mobile, you are dead. And if your mobile does not respond to the call in 24 hours, the other party will declare that you are dead. This is the kind of technology that we have developed. And I must say that we cannot live without technology. We have reached a point where we cannot live without technology. But that doesn't mean that can we live without technology. That is also impossible. We have to live with the technology. Because technology has given us so much to our life. It has improved our lifestyles. It has added so many things for the betterment of society and so on. And English is no longer considered the language of England. It's not called even a language of globalization. That page is also gone. Today it is called the language of the net, internet. It's the only language that connects the whole world, because 80% of information is stored, codified, documented in English. There are, of course, other languages in the world which also are treated as the languages of the net, internet. There are over 10 languages: Chinese, Russian, English of course, Japanese, Indonesian and Malaysian, Arabic, Portuguese, French, and German. These are the 10 languages that are treated as the language of the internet. But of all these 10 languages, English is occupying the most space. As I've just now said, 80% of information that comes from all fields of human sciences is found in this language. Just last month ago, I was in Tiruvannamalai. I hope you know where it is. It is in Tamil Nadu. I met a German, of course, he became very close to me. But he was not actually a German. He's a Romanian. You know where Romania is. Its capital is Budapest. He's a very young chap. He moved to Germany for an employment purpose. And now he is employed there in Germany as a technician. When I look at this person, that because of the internet, he moved from Romania to Germany, and he speaks excellent English. See how in this context that we are compelled to learn more than one language apart from our mother tongue. And especially it is more relevant in Indian context because we live in a multilingual society, multicultural society. There are so many languages. And the Constitution of India has recognized 23 languages, which means that the National Sahitya Academy, there is one body in Delhi, it gives Sahitya Academy awards in the literature written in all these 23 languages. Apart from these 23 languages, we have hundreds of dialects. You know, dialect is a variation of language. 1,450 dialects we have in this country. Yes. And in this kind of environment, that we are forced to learn more than one language. Of course, there is one language that integrates the whole subcontinent, and that is English, not Hindi. There is a lot of resistance for Hindi if it comes to the level of imposing it on the entire nation. The South will not accept it, particularly the Tamil Nadu and Kerala and Karnataka will not accept it. So the best language with which we can communicate, we can have our own interactions in English. That's the only language that integrated this whole nation. But I do not want to take much of this time because the Vice Chancellor is here, because my keynote address is there, where I would enlighten you more elaborately. And thank you, my friend, Mr. Dr. Suryanarayan. You do not know that he was my student at Sri Venkateswara University, where I taught. So when the call came from him that I should come here and deliver a keynote address, I said I couldn't recognize you because so many people I've seen, so many students, and I never stayed in one university. Like a nomad, like a gypsy, I moved from one university to another university and landed lost in the Central University. And after retirement, I came back to my place and settled down there and devoting my time to writing. And I'm a columnist for Times of India, the Economic Times, and the Indian Market and Economy published from Mumbai. Regularly I write to them. If I don't write, they will say that way. Why are you silent? Maybe December 21st, you are going to get one article in Times of India in the speaking tree column. Because 21st December has been designated as the International Day of Meditation by the UN. So in connection with that, I've been asked to write an article. I wrote an article. It will appear on 21st. I don't know whether this project gets Times of India. Even otherwise, you can browse the internet. So thank you very much, Dr. Suryanarayan and Dr. Padmavati. And I'm very happy that I share days with the distinguished Vice Chancellor. I visited the campus yesterday. One of your colleagues, Dr. Balakrishna, Mr. Balakrishna, after took me, I said, I want to see the university campus. Sir, I want to compliment. Sir, I want to compliment. You have a very excellent roads in the campus. And all that it needs is good infrastructure. I think I hope you will focus on that and develop it into a wonderful, one of the best premier institutions in Telangana state. You have a very, very young dynamic. He is very young. Though he is very old. What the universities in this country require is dynamic vice chancellors with vision. And I hope, if I'm not mistaken, that you would do something, and you are a wonderful chief minister also. Actually, who is very dynamic. So I extend my good wishes to him. And I hope to, if the chance permits, nature permits, if I visit once again to Mohammed Nagar, I'll definitely visit your campus. So thank you very much. Good day to all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your words. And now I request, it's my pleasure to invite Dr. M. Sir, Associate Professor of English, JNTU Pulivendala, Andhra Pradesh, to address the gathering for 2 minutes.
Honorable Vice Chancellor of the Palamur University, Professor G.N. Srinivas Garu, and Principal of the College, Dr. Padmavathu Ma'am, other distinguished invitees, especially my Guru, Raghupati Sir. He was also my Guru. When he was working there, I used to do PhD in SV University. I am also from SV University. Ladies and gentlemen, press and media, good morning. Good morning. No response from class rows. Good morning. Are you students? Okay. The enlightening story of Gautama Buddha was known by the entire world after some centuries. The wisdom story of Socrates was known by the entire world after some decades. The compassionate story of Jesus Christ was known by the entire world after some years. Around the 1860s, the deafness of Abraham Lincoln was known by the entire world after 8 months. Around 1995, the death news of Princess Diana and Mother Teresa was known by the entire world after 5 minutes. Around 2001, Osama bin Laden's disciples' attack on WTC buildings was known by the entire world after 1 minute. Recently, last week, Elon Musk's launching SpaceX is watched each and everybody in the world as a live show. What did you understand? Compared to any field in the world, the field of communication and technology is rapidly evolving and developing. Dear friends, now we are at crossroads. As English fraternity, we are being challenged by so many factors. Take for example, technology. Elon Musk has recently announced, I am going to make a journey possible from Delhi to America within a short period of 30 minutes called capsule jet. And he is inventing engine with water. And he has challenged recently to take Williams back, challenging Boeing's. And now last month he has introduced pregnancy through robots. Now you know the consequences of AI, machine learning. It has revolutionized entire creativity, writing, drama, poetry, prose. There is no meaning to originality. Nova AI, Gemini AI, ChatGPT has demolished imagination. Just you give commands to ChatGPT, it can create own story like Shakespeare. There is no meaning to imagination of Shylock, Skylark, Nightingale. Everything is vanished. Now the universities, AICT, all the prestigious universities are slowly replacing English language and literature with UHV, Universal Human Values, professional ethics, gender sensitization. Yes, this is the time as English fraternity to discuss what to do or not to do, how to proceed, whether to survive or cease, evolve or extinguish, adopt or avoid. I thank the organizers to create such a beautiful platform to share our knowledge regarding this topic. Thank you very much for the organizers. Good topic, I appreciate. And I also thank the college management making this wonderful platform, taking a lot of risk and pain to invite all the people from all over the state. Honorable Vice Chancellor sir, this is an excellent topic, very useful to the entire English teaching community. We are going to share all these things in today evening. By evening, we will come to know a lot of output. So, I thank once again for inviting me as a resource person. Especially, I am going to focus how to develop curriculum or design material on soft skills. And I appreciate all the participants, delegates. I am very much happy and privileged to sit beside my Guru and also Honorable Vice Chancellor. This event in the history of this college is going to be a historic event. Thank you very much for giving this wonderful opportunity. All the best to the participants.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Actually, when we were studying in Sri Venkateswara University, Tirupati, we used to call Sambana adorably because everyone knows about Sambana, sir. I mean, sorry to say this, sir. I mean, thank you very much, sir. See, now it's the time to our university leader, Palamuri University leader, Professor James Srinivas, sir, that we have the academic leader and the distinguished Honorable Vice Chancellor. I would like to brief the academic and administrative achievements. Professor James Srinivas, sir, is an eminent academician, researcher, administrator in the field of electrical and electronics engineering. Currently serving as the Vice Chancellor of Palamuri University, Mahabubnagar, Telangana, with nearly 3 decades of experience in higher education. He has established himself as a leader committed to academic and institutional excellence. Raised in Hyderabad, Dr. Srinivas sir pursued his BTech in Electrical and Electronics Engineering at JNTU College of Engineering, Hyderabad. He then earned his ME in Electronics Power Systems from Osmania University. And he completed his PhD in Power Systems Reliability at JNTU, Hyderabad. His qualifications laid the foundation of his contributions to engineering, education, and research. Professors, Dr. Srinivas sir academic career began in the year of 1995 as a lecturer at Osmania University College of Engineering. He steadily advanced through roles as assistant professor, associate professor, and senior professor at JTUH College of Engineering, gaining recognition for his dedication to teaching and research. Over the years, he has guided several PhD scholars and mentored over 100 MTech and BTech projects. His research contributions include 88 published papers in national, international papers, including Scopus listed also. His research contributions covering diverse areas in electrical engineering. He is also the author of the textbook Electrical Measurements and Measuring Instruments, a valuable resource for students and professionals alike. In addition to teaching, Professor Srinivas sir has played a pivotal role in administration. He has held various leadership positions, including principal, vice principal, and director of UGC, Malawian Mission Teacher Training Center, MMTTC, at JNTUH. He is tenured as Additional Controller of Examinations and Officer in Charge of Examinations at JNTUH, demonstrated his ability to streamline operations and uphold academic integrity. He has also served as a regional coordinator for several recruitment and entrance examinations, contributing to the efficient management of large-scale process. Professor Srinivasa has actively participated in academic development through his involvement in conferences, workshops, and curriculum planning. He has organized international conferences such as International Conference on Recent Innovations in Electrical and Electronics Engineering, and conducted multiple orientation programs under the National Education Policy 2020. Recognized for his technical innovation, he holds a patent for three-phase fault analysis with auto reset on the temporary fault and permanent trip. A respected figure in academia, Professor Srinivasa has been a member of governing bodies and boards of studies at numerous institutions, influencing curriculum design and academic policies. He has chaired technical sessions at national and international conferences and delivered keynote addresses on cutting-edge topics. His global engagements, including academic visits to Australia, Malaysia, and also Singapore. Leadership at Palamur University reflects his vision for fostering academic growth, research excellence, and holistic education. With his unwavering dedication to education, research, and administration, Professor G.N. Srinivasa remains as inspiration to students, research scholars, and faculty members, leaving a lasting impact on the academic community. And now I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor G.N. Srinivasa, to address the participants.
Thank you very much, Dr. Suryanarayan, for your nice introduction. President of this function, Principal, M.V.S. Government Arts and Science College, Dr. Padmavati, Chairperson of this one-day seminar, and other dignitaries on the dais, Dr. Raghupati, Central University of Tamil Nadu, Dr. Suryanarayan, convener of this one-day seminar, heads of the departments, vice principal, teaching staff, non-teaching staff, participants from the M.V.S. Government Arts and Science College and other institutes. A very good morning to all of you. I am very much privileged to associate with you on this occasion. That is a one-day national seminar on hybridity and belonging, English in Transitional Board. And these kind of seminars are essential for the faculty and teaching, and also students. Why? Because the outside, the society needs and requirements are changing, not only in the field of technology, in other fields. So as well when the society needs and technologies are changing, we the teachers should update accordingly, and as and when the curriculums and syllabus are revised, so we need to introduce the latest topics in the curriculum which is useful for the society. And this particular English language is not only for single profession, it is useful for all professionals. Maybe it is a government employee or corporate company or in a private business. Now, my advice for this English professionals, you utilize the latest technologies. You in the English language, if you English is combined with the latest technologies, then you will perform well and it will be useful for the society. And also, I from as a convener of this one-day seminar introduced, I am from basically the technical background. Now, before I became the Vice Chancellor, I served in several positions as head of the department, vice principal, and chairperson of the Board of Studies. Also, I am a member in several board of studies. So during this process, when we revise the curriculum and syllabuses, this particularly the changes in the syllabus, we do a lot of work. We had bringing out the syllabus and curriculum which is useful for the society. But coming to the implementation part, because if it is not properly implemented, so whatever the hard work we do in revising the syllabuses and curriculum is not useful for the society. And this kind of platform, definitely it will bring, the platform is bringing the faculty from not only the state of Telangana, from other states of India, and not only faculty, the students and the professionals in various fields they are working. And this is a good platform to share your experiences and share your requirements for the society. So my advice for all the participants here, you try to see the bridge, the gap between the needs of the society and the curriculum. So as long as we are not bridging the gap, then it's no use in offering this kind of courses. And also, you might have experienced and you might have observed during your career, particularly the faculty. I have seen majority of the faculty are having the experience of decades in teaching. The graduates or postgraduates are coming from the university with a good percentage, like 80, 85 or 90 percentage. And you can see their communication really is it matching with the percentage they are getting in academics, and whatever they are learning in the academics, maybe in the universities or colleges during their course program, is it useful for the society? Is it enhancing their capabilities in the professional? Because particularly engineering graduates, I am from a technical background. After completing their course, generally they will appear for the interviews, and even after selecting in the companies, they will perform their duties in the various organizations. And majority of the graduates coming out from the engineering colleges or in the non-engineering colleges and from the degree colleges, whatever the course it may be, so majority of them are going for the corporate companies. So when they are going for the corporate companies, their personality development, like English language, communication skills, leadership qualities, and organization skills and presentation skills are very important. Not only to get the job, even after selecting, getting the job, to perform their day-to-day activities and to do their assignments in the projects. These things like communication skills and presentation skills are very essential for them. So my advice for all the English professionals here, maybe they are teachers or mentors or course designers, you design the curriculum such that it will be useful for them in their career. And we in the engineering college also, in addition to the theory programs in English, we are also offering the practicals, English language communication skills lab also. But the thing is, we are not getting the skilled or suitable professionals to handle these kind of subjects. That is where we are lagging. Even though the courses are designed very well and the contents are so chosen that it is useful for the society, but when we are not delivering it to the students properly, or when we are not implementing all these things in day-to-day activities of the academic schedule in the students, there is no use of designing all these courses. So my advice for all the professionals, see that the English language communication skills should be improved in the graduates and postgraduates, which is useful to the society. Because the majority of the students, they are concentrating only academics and examinations, and majority of the students are spending their valuable time in the colleges and universities only in performing well in the examination and getting marks in the examination, but they are not concentrating and they are not planning to improve themselves to perform well in the society or in the their career in profession after completing their graduation. So even though there are plenty of job opportunities in the corporate organizations, but many of the graduates and postgraduates are jobless and they are in the without job, they are in the society. Why? Not because of the shortage of jobs, not because of the jobs are not available, because they are not having the suitable skills required to perform their profession. That is the main reason the majority of the graduates are not getting the jobs, even though jobs are available in the corporate companies. And even if jobs are not, graduates or postgraduates not only think of becoming the job seekers, you also think in becoming the job creators. Because if you are learn enough skills and if you are earned the sufficient knowledge in the university or college during your course period, even if you are not getting job, you can begin your own startups, you can start your own business, and you can offer jobs for tens of students coming out. So that way you also can plan. Whether it is becoming a job seeker or whether you want to be a job creators, whatever the profession it may be, the communication skills are essential and they are very important for each and every profession, whether it is a small clerical job or it is a government servant or it is a professor in corporate companies. Why? Because during our administration we have experienced there are many employees in the organizations with graduation and post-graduation in their specialization, but majority of the people, they are not even able to write a single paragraph without a mistake. That is what we are observing in real life. So, all the professionals are English teachers or mentors here. You see that there should not be there should not be any gap between the society requirements and the students what they are learning in the academics. So, with these few words, I thank the principal of this M.V.S. Government Arts and Science College and convener of this program and chief guest and speakers of this program for inviting me to this program and honoring me as a guest. And I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your insightful words regarding the seminar and what you have suggested. Definitely, we will implement in our classrooms also. Thank you, sir. Actually, we have received more than 130 research papers across the nation, particularly from Jammu Kashmir to Yanam. We have received the papers. We feel very proud and say thanks to each and every contributor, research scholars, academicians. And one more announcement, exactly at 2:30 we will have a speech with Hong Kong University Professor P. Johnson sir. He will come, he will join with Google Meet. So I request everyone to listen his valuable words. And now I request the Honorable Vice Chancellor sir to accept the felicitation from M.V.S. College as a token of honor and respect and admiration for his outstanding leadership and his contributions to the field of education. Please, sir. Please join Vice Principal sirs and HODs, madams, please join.
ఎవరైనా ఒక స్టూడెంట్ రండి ఇక్కడ ఎలాంటి చేరి తీసుకోండి సార్ తీసుకోండి అది పెడతాను గవర్నమెంట్ కాలేజ్ ఓకేనా
నేను అది మూమెంట్
Thank you very much for honoring me and conducting this kind of seminars is not that easy. They might have put lot of efforts behind this. I once again congratulate all the principal, head of the department, convener and staff department of English, and I wish you all the best. Thank you. I have to attend another program at the university. You please excuse me and permit me to leave because the students in the university are waiting. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
ఇది చెప్తున్నా మళ్ళీ మర్చిపోయి ఆన్లైన్ సిస్టమ్ ఎప్పుడే కదా
ఆన్లైన్ సిస్టమ్
Sir, and now we have a tea break, only 10 minutes, 5 minutes and a half, I think, 5 minutes. We don't have much time.
కళ్యాణి మేడం నేను అక్కడ కూర్చున్నా కదా అవతల బిందు అవతల బిందు అవతల బిందు కళ్యాణి అని కళ్యాణి
Nice to meet you. What's your good name? Sanjeev Kumar. Thanks for joining. Okay. So, every student is also trying this program.
కొంచెం దొరకండి సార్ మాకు మీరు కొంచెం దొరకండి అంటున్నారు.
సార్ ఐఎమ్ అవైలబుల్ ఇన్ ద కాల్.
కనపడలేదు ఇక్కడ యాక్టివిటీస్ ఓన్లీ చారీ ఒకటే దొరుకుతుంది, మీరు ఎవరు దొరకట్లేదు. వాళ్ళు ఎవరు అసైన్ చేసి నెక్స్ట్ స్పీచెస్ స్టార్ట్. PPT కరెక్ట్ చేసుకుని స్లైడ్ అవుతుంది. నెక్స్ట్ ఓకే క్లారిఫికేషన్. Black cherries. Very case. American red chair will come with it.
That as we చూద్దాం.
You are always welcome. Friends. It's lovely here.
వెళ్ళనా సార్? ఓకే.
టెక్నికల్ అంటే ఆఫ్లైన్ చెప్పండి సార్. ఆఫ్లైన్ ఇక్కడ ఆన్లైన్ అక్కడ
ఓకే చెప్పినాం సార్, ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పాం.
10-10 minutes కూర్చోమని.
మీరు ఇప్పుడు హాంకాంగ్ అంటే 2 o'clock.
అవును సార్, 2:30.
హాంకాంగ్ ఇక్కడ పెట్టేస్తాం. ఎవరైనా ఒక స్టూడెంట్ తీసుకొచ్చి ఇప్పించేసి సరే సరే నేను డిస్టర్బెన్స్ అవుతుందా?
తీసేయాలి.
Sir, all the participants, please come inside. Sir, madam, all the participants, please. Madam, please.
అది గోడ పెట్టే సార్ రామనాథన్ సార్.
Sir, Nagaraj sir, please.
చాలా
Irrelevant.
మల్లికార్జున సార్ మీరు దాని గోడ వరకు తీసుకోండి. నేను నాన్న లెక్క
మల్లికార్జున ఇటు తిప్పి ఫేస్ ఈస్ట్ వైపు తిప్పి గోడక పెట్టేశారు.
I request all the faculty members, students, research scholars, please come inside. We will have a wonderful session with Dr. K.V. Raghupathi sir.
కటింగ్ వరకే.
We are going to about to start the session, please. Yeah, you can have tea even inside. Please come inside.
ఎవరు మాట్లాడుతూ పీపీటీ ఎవరు ఉంటే ఎవరు మాట్లాడుతూ ఇప్పుడు సార్ ఎవరు మాట్లాడుతూ ఫస్ట్ మీరు ఒకసారి అనౌన్స్ చేయండి. ఎవరు మాట్లాడేవారు పీపీటీ
Yeah, thank you very much for coming over here. And now we are moving to the next session. Yeah, I invite Dr. K.V. Raghupathi sir. Please come on, guys. Sir, please. Sir, all the faculty members, please come inside. This is not lunch break actually. Yeah, this is tea break only for 5 minutes given. Our resource person's words, it's more sweeter than tea. Please come inside. Yeah. So let me brief about today's our keynote speaker, Dr. K.V. Raghupathi sir, former academic, novelist, poet, review writer, and many things, and also yoga sadhaka. So Dr. K.V. Raghupathi sir is a distinguished Indian author, poet, academic, has carved a unique niche in the realm of English literature. Born in 1957 into a Telugu-speaking family in Andhra Pradesh, he has made significant contributions to literature. Blending philosophical thought with rich poetic imagery, his works reflect his profound understanding of nature, transcendentalism, human existence, making him one of the most celebrated Indian poets writing in English. Dr. Raghupathi sir's academic journey is remarkable. He earned his postgraduate degree and a PhD in English literature from Sri Venkateswara University, Tirupati, Andhra Pradesh, and later pursued a PGDT from English and Foreign Language University, Hyderabad. With over 2 decades of teaching experience, I think more than 3 decades, he has held academic positions at Sri Venkateswara University, Tirupati, Yogavemana University, Kadapa, and since 2011 at the Central University of Tamil Nadu. His commitment to teaching and research has left an indelible mark on his students and peers. As a writer, Dr. Raghupathi sir's literary contributions are both vast and diverse. He has authored 19 books, including 10 poetry collections, 2 novels, a short story collection, 2 books on yoga, and several critical works. His poetry collections such as Desert Blooms, Voice of the Valley, Wisdom of the Peepal Tree are celebrated for their philosophical depth, spiritual exploration, and vivid use of similes, metaphors, and personifications. His poetry often takes readers on a journey of self-discovery, offering insights into life, nature, and the human spirit. Dr. Raghupati Sir's novel, particularly The Invalid and The Disappointed, reflect his ability to weave uncompelling, narratives that delve into complex human emotions and existential questions. His short story collection, The Untouchable Piglet, captures the essence of human experience with subtlety and grace. His works often transcend the mundane, inviting readers to engage with deeper philosophical and spiritual themes. In addition to his creative endeavors, Dr. Raghupati Sir has made significant contributions to academic and literary criticism. His critical works include Emerson's Orientalism and Brave New Wave, Indian English Poets, where he explores the interplay between philosophy and literature. His books on yoga, such as Yoga for Peace and Yoga and Zen, demonstrate his deep understanding of spiritual practices and their relevance in modern life. These works emphasize the transformative power of yoga and Zen, making them accessible to readers worldwide. Dr. Raghupati Sir's excellence as a writer, as a scholar, has been widely recognized. He has published over 100 articles and 40 book reviews in national and international journals. Contributing significantly to literary discourse, his literary achievements have earned him numerous accolades, including the Michael Madhusudan Dutt Award in the year of 2001, H.D. Toro Fellowship in the year of 2000, the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Chennai Poetry Circle in 2010. His influence on contemporary Indian literature beyond his literary and academic pursuits, Dr. Raghupati Sir is also a promoter of classic Carnatic music, showcasing his appreciation for the arts in multiple forms. His love for culture and spirituality is reflected in his writings, which often bridge the gap between traditional wisdom and modern thought. Dr. K.V. Raghupati Sir's body of work stands as a beacon of literary and philosophical excellence. His ability to blend the mystical with the everyday, the profound with the accessible, has made his works resonate with readers across the globe. Through his poetry, prose, critical studies, he continues to inspire, provoke thought, and contribute to the rich tapestry of Indian English literature. Actually, if I read the profile of Raghupati Sir, it will take more than one day. So it is not possible here. It is only one day national seminar. So I would like to request Dr. K.V. Raghupati Sir to speak, to talk about the seminar. Thank you, sir.
Suryanarayana, Dr. Sandaya, faculty members of this college, participants of this seminar, student friends. I want to thank Dr. Suryanarayana for his elaborate introduction about me. It has taken more time. You'll find about me in the Google. If you type my name, it will display more and more information about me. Well, as a keynote speaker, I will not focus on any particular aspect, but instead I would make certain random thoughts and observations on what digitalization is and what hybridization is, and what is the status of English now in the world. These three things I will focus. Human languages, to begin with, are very complex. We don't know when human language began. Nobody knows this. We have theories. Divine origin theory of language, which says that God created this world and God gave speech to human beings. But we don't know what the language of God is. If God created human beings, it's okay. But God gave human speech. There are 7,111 tongues, languages of the world. 7,000. Of course, there are variations. Wikipedia gives a slight change in the figure. Ethnologue, another source of language, also gives another variation in the figure. But suddenly, I can tell you, there are more than 6,000 languages. If God gave speech to human beings, which of these 6,000 languages? That is a big question. Hinduism says that Brahma created the world, and his spiritual consort, Goddess Saraswati, gave speech to the human beings. That is why Goddess Saraswati is called Vagdevi. Similarly, if you go to the Egyptian civilization says the god Tob, T-H-O-B, Tobi, in some versions it is pronounced like that. God Tobi gave a speech to the human beings. Similarly, if you come to Babylonian civilization, it's a Noba. God Noba gave speech to the human being. If you come to the Christianity says Adam was created and then Eve was later created and God bestowed speech on these creatures. Science dismisses this. Science doesn't accept this theory. But science also created theories about human language. But in all these theories, there is only speculation. There is no certainty, there is no conclusion. There is only a conjecture. There is no certainty in all these theories. So, this is about the human language. Where exactly the human language is? Nobody knows. Let's not get into that. But we are in the language, right? But science, particularly the linguistics, deals with the language, how the language functions. There is another branch of philology which talks about the origin and development of the development and growth. How human languages grew in the last several centuries, these sciences taught. But nobody gave the exact origin. When we talk about language, we can also ask one fundamental question: what is language? We would say that immediately we would say language is for communication. That is secondary. But I am asking, what is language? Language is nothing but letters, sounds, words, phrases, clauses, sentences. This is our language. Not communication. Communication comes later. But that is not what language is, correct? When we raise a question, what is language? Talking about language has two aspects. One aspect is we can combine the words into sentences and we can use those sentences in communication. This is one aspect of talking about language, right? But there is also another aspect of talking about language. And this second aspect is what it deals with the sound system, syntax, that is sentence structure, semiotics, that is the meaning, right? Semantics, and so on, orthography, grammar, and all. So this second aspect is very important. But we are not concerned with the second aspect, right? We are not worried about how a sentence functions in a particular context, what is its structure, how the words degenerate, assimilate, and grow with the meaning. We are not worried about that. But we speak not conscious of grammar, but unconsciously it is embedded in our consciousness. That is what happens when we speak. So, in a relatively speaking, that what we speak is grammatically correct? But we don't know that it is a grammatically constructed according to the grammar rules. But we take that unconsciously. That is not. But when we get into the actual crux of the nuances or the intricacies of the language, then it becomes science. And that is the job of a linguist. Yes, a linguist does all that job. And that is about what language is when we talk about what it is. I hope you understand these two aspects. You must keep these two aspects in mind. Then let's see that, as I just now said, there are more than 7,000 languages, or to put it like this, 6,500 languages. Do all these languages are survive in the world? Absolutely no. The answer is. Have you heard the name of David Crystal? David Crystal? Yes. He's a very distinguished British linguist. He's still alive. It is 84. He wrote 73 books. All these books were published by Oxford University, Cambridge University. And around 30 books he edited. 103 books. And one write in one's life? His first book appeared in 1964. Of course, he published it with the collaboration of Randolph Quirk, a distinguished grammarian. Dialectics, linguistic features or prosodic features in English language. This was the first book jointly published by David Crystal with Randolph Quirk. His individual book, Linguistics, Language and Religion, published in 1965. But his most popular book was Language Dept. It was published in 2000. And remember, this book has gone into more than 30 editions. Can you imagine an academic non-fiction book going into 30 editions? And it was sold more than 2 million copies. I read this book almost 2 decades ago when it was published in 2000. It was a very interesting book. You must read this book. And it is available in PDF, free download PDF book form. You can download it and read the book. Now, this British linguist predicted that of all these 6,500 languages, 50% of the languages would die in the next 100 years. Which means 120 months. Their survival point is only for 120 months. And then he also classified like danger, endangered, extinct languages, most dangerous, critically endangered, severely endangered languages. His classification was very beautiful. And there, Crystal introduced certain terms. Very interesting to know this. I would introduce certain terms because you need to know why many languages are perishing. Language extinct, he uses one word, one term called language extinct, which means that when any human language is not spoken by anyone, then it is declared as extinct. Extinct means almost dead. It can't be revived. There is another term that Crystal introduces, languicide, like genocide. You know, genocide, mass murder. Languicide, though, Crystal introduces this most beautiful term. Now, languicide is then all or almost all speakers of a native language lose proficiency or die due to wars or natural disasters. It results in languicide. I hope you understand this, languicide. Similarly, there is another term that he introduces. The term is called language attrition. If the speakers of a particular language lose proficiency in their language, it results in attrition. You know what attrition is? Oh, this is another interesting term that David Crystal introduces. Then there is a change in speech community land, where the members of the speech community move to a new location. Their native language may be endangered. And most non-resident Indians are now facing this problem. in America and Europe. Because they have to take on to the English, that is the native language there. So most of these non-resident Indians, they need to forget this, their own mother tongue. So this is called the change in speech community land. Then there is also the cultural contact and clash. When a community comes into contact with a different culture, their attitude towards their own language will change. Yes. This happened during colonization period. There is another term David Crystal also uses, dead language. What is a dead language? A language that no longer has first language speakers, but may still be used in writing or by the second language speakers. This is called dead language. Dormant language. What is a dormant language? A dead language that is still used as a symbol of ethnic community, then it is called dormant language. Apart from these terms, Crystal also introduced two more interesting terms. One is glottophagy, 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 where minor language is absorbed by the major language.
So could you please spell it?
Yeah?
Spell it.
Okay. Glottophagy, glottophagy, where the minor language is absorbed or replaced by a major language. This is glottophagy. Then one last term that I will introduce is cultural assimilation or language assimilation. When people gradually abandon their native language as or in favor of a foreign language, then it results in assimilation process. Oh, I think from these terms we can understand how language operates in different contexts, different scenarios. Well, of all the human languages, English is said a global language. Why not Russian? I am asking this question. Why not French? Of course, French is also spoken in certain areas, especially North African region. Because France was also a colonizer. Spain was also a colonizer. Portuguese was also a colonizer. But of all these colonizer countries, only England colonized 60 nations, which became independent in the late 19th century, 20th century. After 1960s, almost all these colonized nations by the United Kingdom became independent. Now, what happened after the colonization process was over? They left a legacy. This legacy was the language. They left English behind. But then, there are also other countries like France. France, as I said, was also a colonizer. Portuguese was also a colonizer. But they did not colonize 1/3 of the human world. Right. Okay. So this colonization process facilitated this particular language to emerge as a global phenomenon. I hope you understand. This is one factor that contributed to the development of English as a global language. An historical factor, I can consider this as a historical factor. But then, after colonization was over, till colonization was over, English spoken in England was considered as a standard language. Remember, you need to distinguish when I'm using the word standard, not to get confused with standardized. Standardized is something that is fixed, it cannot change further. English, until the colonization process was over, was a standardized language. It's not this one, very, very important. Till 1960s, until all the nations, colonized nations by UK, became independent politically, English was treated as a standardized language because